My name is Katy Massey, and this is what an activist looks like. The Title IX Girls Rock Board is, it kind of means that I'm setting a really good example for young girls and specifically young athletes, kind of to have the courage to step out and to play in sports that might be more male-dominated, but just to have the courage to do that. In the Waterville area, there weren't really girls' teams, so I started playing on the boys' teams. And just because there weren't many other girls playing, I was kind of like, okay, this is different. There's boys here, but it never really hit me that it was that much of a big deal. And even in junior high, I'd play, and of course it was like uncommon, but it never really, I don't know, it didn't seem that that strange to me still. But when I started playing on the varsity team for the boys, sometimes I would have to walk from my locker room to their locker room with my full gear on, and the people would just stop and stare the whole time. They wouldn't, I mean, they'd turn their heads to stare and look at me, and it was kind of like what's the big deal? But after a while, I was like, okay, it definitely is a big deal. To them, they'd never really heard of that before, so that was kind of when I was like, yeah, this is strange to most people. But it was different, but I kind of wanted them, after, if they saw me walking, I wanted them to see me play out there, that there's a reason that I'm out there. Definitely wanted to be treated the same as far as my coaches and my teammates, because I didn't want any special treatment or anything, because it's really not fair, and I didn't think it was necessary, really. I mean, and I wanted my teammates to rely on me and treat me like they'd treat everybody else. So that was a really big thing for me. I wanted people to realize that I was a girl. I don't know, I just kind of wanted people to be aware of it. Like sometimes you hear people who play hockey, they tuck their ponytails in to hide that they're a girl. Yeah, it's kind of strange. They hide it in their helmets, but I'd never have ever done that in my life. So I don't know, I just wanted people to see that girls do play. Like, especially in Maine, it was a little uncommon, but I wanted them to see that they can compete and they can play. That I'd give young girls, athletes, would be just to keep their heads up, because like I said, at times it can get rough and it can get hard, and that's what makes them better people and better athletes. So definitely, if they're scared and if it's male dominated, I don't know, just the fact that you stick with it and everything. But I'd definitely tell them that it does get better and it will make you stronger. Girls rock.